for folks who want to make their first 1K online, or maybe a business owner who wants to generate an additional 1K online on autopilot. We're going to talk about that. Now, just to give you guys some context, right? For the past few years, I've been using the internet to generate quite a lot of money. I'm talking about in the millions. And personally, right now, my goal is to hit $1 billion in online revenue. Right? Big goal, I know. Now, there's a particular marketing strategy or marketing funnel that I tend to use, sales funnel rather, I tend to use quite often, right? And it's a very simple process, to be honest. And if it is that I was supposed to lose every single thing and just start over and do it again, I would follow this same marketing strategy, this same sales funnel, right? And I personally believe that it is also one of the easiest funnels to actually create. Personally, I still use this system up to this day as well, right? So I think it'd be pretty cool just to share this with you guys right here, right now, and see if you guys can get any inspiration and use it for yourself and be awesome, right? Now, with that said, let's get into the video. So we want to make 1,000. My God, my writing is, oh, this is so awful. So let's do this one more time. We're going to erase this and we're going to put the dollar bill right here, and we're trying to make $1,000 in 30 days. Now, how do we actually get this done? That's the big question. But we're going to talk about that. Now, understand that with any business, like any business at all, you're going to need two main things. Well, number one, you're definitely going to need leads, right? Let's put the L right here for leads. And you're definitely going to need money, right? So sales, right? Cash flow. You can't do without any of them, right? You need sales and you need leads, period. We know that. We know this, right? Now, this sales funnel is probably one of the most simple sales funnels out there. Now, let me show you what it's all about. The first page, right, because right here we're going to have a page. Let's get this all the way from now. All right, this is going to be where you collect a lead. Anyone's name, email, or phone number. And in order to get someone to give you their email, right, we're going to have a big bold headline and we're going to say, hey, do you want to give me your name? This is for name. And do you want to give me your email address, right? The big bold headline. We're going to give them something for free. Now, this part normally works well when there's a clear result that people are going to get, also with some form of time measurement, right? So if you can tell them that, hey, you're going to get this particular result in X amount of time, preferably a short time frame, then this will work very well. All right, very important. Now, I'm going to give you guys an example later on as well. Now, when someone enters their email, they're going to get taken to this next step. This next step is where, by the way, this one takes like 2 minutes to create. This next step, you're just going to have, a headline once more, but very small. And then you're going to have a video presentation. And that video presentation will then have a button below it. This is where they click to buy, right? Very, very simple. Now, what do you put on this page right here? Well, the same thing that they entered their email for. It means that they have an interest. They paid with their email address. Now, the next step, you're going to give them that same thing. However, you're going to give them in a faster way, in a more in-depth way. For example, let's say you're someone who, by the way, I'm just giving some weird examples off the top of my head, right? Let's say you're someone who created a plan to fire your boss, right? Quit your 9-to-5 job in 30 days, and it actually worked, right? You could say something like, 2 years ago, I created a plan to fire my boss in 30 days, and surprisingly, it worked. Enter your email below, and I'll show you step by step how I got this done, right? So the result is you can fire your damn boss. The time frame is in 30 days. Cool. For that task, 30 days is pretty good, right? In a month. Now, when they sign up right here, you're not going to write anything on the funnel or anything like that. You're just going to present a simple video talking to people. You can share your screen. Even if you don't want to be on screen, look at this. This is how simple it is, right? Bye-bye, birdie. Now you're not seeing my face. If you don't want to do it, you can just talk like this, and it works just fine. They don't really give a damn, right? But because I want to show my face, I'm just going to show my face right now. So yeah, you're going to talk about that. You're going to show them the steps that you took. Now you might be like, Kemstar, so if it is that I'm going to show them a step. Why would they buy anything from me? Well, here's the thing. There's a thing in marketing, right? Especially when it comes on to a presentation. You want to give people the what to do, right? Which is the strategy, so that they can have a clear idea of what it is and if it works and all that. The truth is, you can't show them exactly how to do it right here in a 60-minute presentation or a 30-minute or a 50-minute video. It's almost impossible. It's going to be a drag. So they naturally have to pay you for you to show them how to do it. So then you could probably sell them like a mini offer. Let's say in his case, he could show the tactics. So this offer could be for like $27, right? Right here. It can be more expensive, right? But you want to give them like a mini offer where you could probably show them the course, you give them step by step how it's done. Now, once you get them to pay right here, right? Because this is where they pay for something that is faster. Now, the next step is obviously going to take them to your checkout page where you just say, hey, right here, buy this thing from me, right? Now, once they do that, let me just make this a little bit smaller so I can give some space. All right, so coolio. So now, once we know that, okay, they're on our checkout page and they make a purchase, the next step is actually we're going to give them a upsell, right? So we say something like, wait to get their attention. Once you get their attention, you can tell them the next thing. Now, what is an upsell? Upsell is just basically an additional offer that could solve the next problem for them, or it could solve the same problem in a faster or easier way. So right here, you gave them the steps that you actually took. Now, maybe you're going to show them in that offer how to do the steps, right? Now, when you show them how to do the steps, depending on what you do, things like templates, things like anything that can make them get the result a little bit faster, right? Once again, you create another video and you tell them, hey, thank you so much for purchasing my step-by-step guide to firing your dumb boss, right? If it is that you want the exact templates that I used to do this thing, that thing, you can get it right here, right now for like $49. All right, cool. So we know that this one is for $49, right? And then if they say no, you can give them a downsell, which is where you can provide another offer, or you can give them this offer at a discount, maybe break it up in 2 payments, whatever. And then the final step, of course, they go to the thank you page, right? Thank you. So this right here is a funnel, and all you created really was just 2 videos and a few texts right here. Hey, do you want this thing? Okay, now here's the thing, talking about it on a video, and then they go to your checkout page, which like 90% of the times these things are already going to be pre-built, especially if it is that you're using SalesCrafter. With that said, by the way, this takes me to the sponsor of today's video. Yeah, I'm sponsoring my own video, SalesCrafter. So yeah, take a look at it right now.
Have you ever wondered why most business owners don't make any money from their website? It's simply because they fail to add a sale funnel to their online presence, and this causes them to lose out on thousands, if not millions, of dollars online. If you want to crush your competitors and create an online money machine for yourself, you need to understand this. A website is for information purposes, but a sale funnel is designed for sale conversions, taking customers through a journey that makes them become aware about your brand, become educated, builds trust, then become loyal paying customers. Most platforms only allow you to create websites. SalesCrafter, however, allows you to create websites and sale funnels, as well as conduct email marketing and automations to maximize your back-end sales. So if you wish to create an online store that actually makes money, start building your dream business on SalesCrafter today.
Alright guys, so welcome back. So if it is that you want to build your sale funnel and all those lovely stuff, SalesCrafter makes it super easy peasy, lemon squeezy to get this done. Right? Now, as I was saying, now once you have all of this in place, by the way, you see once folks enter their email right here, right, you're going to realize that, well, not realize, but you are going to have these things in place, maybe about 7 or 14 emails. These emails are going to all drive people back to this presentation where you made an offer. Because not everyone is going to purchase the first time they interact with your funnel. And I'm going to show you guys a real example of this, by the way, that I use right now. It's probably a recent funnel that I created. right? So folks are going to actually go up here. Now let me show you guys how this all works, how the magic works. Let me just make it smaller once more so that you guys can understand the magic behind all of this, right? Okay, bring this right here. Now here's the thing, your job is to find people on the internet, and trust me, that is not a hard job, because yeah, what we're going to talk about right now is crazy. It's not a hard task, right? Yeah. So you want to fill up your funnel with people, right? You want to drive traffic to this page. Now that's a beautiful thing, because this is a system, right? Your sales funnel is a very simple process. Takes probably 1 hour to get the entire thing done, right? I know this for sure takes about 2 minutes. This right here, as a matter of fact, in 30 minutes you can get everything right here done, if it is that you're completely new. Now let's talk about getting people to the actual funnel. Just recently, obviously this only applies for Jamaica at the moment, right? It's the only country I can speak of because I'm from Jamaica. TikTok currently allows people to advertise, right, in Jamaica, right? So what I realize is that 99.9% of the times when I advertise on TikTok, I'm paying zero. Listen, I am paying 0.1 cent to actually get someone to click on my link to go to my funnel. Now, it's not only for me. If you are advertising on TikTok, you can do the same as well, right? So let's work with TikTok for now. If you're paying 0.1 cent for someone to click, it means that if you spend only $10, guys, if you spend $10 per day, you get 100 people to visit your page. Now, will all 100 people enter their information? No, absolutely not, because it's a funnel. It gets smaller. But if this is interesting enough, you will get maybe half of them to actually enter their email, right? So right here, you're gonna have 50 people right here on this page. 100 people came, 50 people entered their email. Now out of the 50, you're probably gonna get like 2.5, maybe you're gonna get like a 2.5% conversion rate. As a beginner, by the way, if it is that you're doing this for quite some time, you're gonna get like 15%, especially for the cost that you're selling at $27, right? But yeah, as a beginner, let's say you really screw things up real bad, you're gonna get just 2.5% of the people to actually enter their email, which means that you're gonna get like one sale from this. So right here, you've made $27, right? Now, when this person enter their email and all that stuff, chances are you're gonna get someone to maybe take up this offer. But let's say they don't take up this offer and they take your down sale, which is probably more inexpensive, for like $27 again, right? Because they say, okay, no, I don't want to spend that much. Fine. But let's assume that they just take up your down sale. Now you're gonna make an additional $27 right here, right? So now, what do you realize just happened? You spend $10 to get 100 people to your presentation, right? 10, and then you actually made 27 plus 27 to 54. So let's take away that. So you have the 54 right here, right? So now you would have just made $44, right? $44 from this actual funnel, right? So the money that you've just generated for the day is $44, right, in profit that goes inside of your pocket when you've paid just $10 for advertisement. Insane, right? Now, if you do the math, right, let's say 44 times 30. 44 times 30 is actually $1,320, right? So pretty cool. So now, all of this, because you set this thing up once, just once, all you're doing is saying, hey, TikTok, this is $10 per day. Send people to my thing, right? Or you can go to YouTube, Google. Now, let me ask you a question. Even if you wanted more money into this funnel, what do? You simply start spending $20. Some days you're going to make more, some days you're going to make less. Yes, but we're talking about average. The more you do it, you're going to see a very high level of consistency. But what I'm saying is, like, this is all you do. Like, when I look back and I'm like, these things are just so simple. They're so clear, right? Like, they're super clear. Let's look at an example that I personally use just recently, by the way, and it works pretty well, right? Let me show you guys. All right, so right here is basically my landing page. You remember I told you guys it's super easy to create. You notice very simple. That's a very simple page, right? So let's go back. Now, this is all I have. I say how I launched a profitable digital product business in 24 hours for a client who had only 10 followers, then profited 100 per day consistently without showing her face or having a following online. But most importantly, how you can do the same. Now let's talk about this. Number one, it works pretty well. I get like 60% of the people who go to this page to opt in. Number one, it has a clear benefit, right? How they can do the same, which is basically launch a store and profit within 24 hours, right? A strategy that I've perfected that works so well, right? Even better than this strategy without creating any video or anything like that, right? So that works well. If you want to check it out, you can check it out down below as well. Now, also, yeah, so the benefit is clear, right? And the time measurement, 24 hours, and we know what the benefit is. So once we have those two criteria checked, then they go to the second page. The thank you page is where they actually see the presentation. The presentation, I share exactly what we did. Now, if it is that they want to learn how to do it, I've created the perfect program to help them to achieve that same result step by step. Very simple, right? And you notice no bunch of writing like this. It took me like seconds to create. The hardest thing to create was actually the video. The video was the hardest thing to create. But how long did it take me? It didn't take me long because I just had some slides and it talked about what was there. So personally, this took not so long, right? But that video, that sales funnel rather, it works pretty well. And what do? I just pay money, send people to that funnel. And guess what? I can sit back, relax, spend time with my family, enjoy, and just know that everything is working because I'm getting leads, right? Because I'm getting, obviously, I don't spend just $10 per day. I spend a lot, right? So I'm getting a bunch of leads per day. And then when I get a bunch of leads per day, right, this helped me to actually generate up to $1,000 per day in sales, all on autopilot, right? So works pretty well. And now, all I have to do, I don't have to be posting online consistently because sometimes I really can't bother with that. All I have to do is just pay these ad platforms. As long as I'm making a profit, I just keep paying, just keep pouring money in it, and it will pay me back. And yeah, but if you're someone who's just starting out, just $10, and in profit, I'm not talking revenue, profit, you can make $1,320. And then if you wish to now double down and now invest maybe $30 per day, you grow that thing. And this is an automated system that you can once again do anything. You can go on vacation, you can do anything at all you wish without lifting a finger. The system is working for you, right? All you did was to create a simple video. And this works with anything. This works if you're in real estate. This works if it is that you're in travel. This works if you're talking about relationship. This works if you're talking about your professional career. This works if you're teaching people how to make money online. This works with anything whatsoever, right? Just a simple opt-in page. Now let me show you guys how easy it is to actually create this inside of SalesCrafter. So once I go ahead and click on create a funnel, right, I'm going to look for opt-in funnel because that's what I want. I want an opt-in funnel right now, and I click on opt-in. Obviously I'm going to just go ahead and click on this. This is the same funnel template that I use, so I just give this a name. Now you would notice that I have this thing right here, right, this template. Now I can use the same thing. So for example, just for easy purposes, let's copy the one that I currently have. So I copy my text. I can just write this in my phone and when I'm ready to go on the computer and do it, boom chakalaka, right? So right then and there, I have my headline. What's my subheading? If you look right here, I just use this subheading, right? Copy. Let's talk about that. Boom chakalaka. And then I don't need this, I delete, right? And there we go. I can change this text to white. But I'm just showing you guys how easy this is. The border, I could just change the border to my personal color, the border color. Yeah. And now, guess what? I just recreated this once more. So easy. Like, that took me 2 minutes to create, right? Because I'm using SalesCrafter, obviously. Now, once I'm done, I just go to the next page and just put my video there. I just need a link of the video. I can upload it to YouTube, wherever, and just put the link right there. Just copy and paste once more. But I'm saying this to you guys because this online thing, the sales process and all these things, they're very simple to create, right? So with that said, guys, if you have any questions, you can feel free to leave it down below. But have fun building your businesses online. Peace, chicken grease.